Well, hello people. This is Country Joe here with you guys today. Well, let's see what I'm going to talk about. Oh, you know what? Let me finish off this. Remember I was talking about my sister, that she couldn't cook and then she learned to cook eventually. All these times she was watching the Bear Pantry show and she never tell us that she was watching the Bear Pantry show. It's my sister. It's my older sister got to tell me and she's telling me she don't want us to know. I said, well, she could have given us our prop, right? But you know, it is what it is, like they say. But at least she learned to cook. Okay, people, today what I'm going to talk about. You know, not feeling too good today. My sinus is killing me right now, but I know I got to come in and talk to you guys, so I'm gonna be all right. So I'm gonna do. What am I going to talk about today? Let's see. Let me continue to talk about my childhood when I was growing up. You know, like I was telling you guys before in one of my videos. Yeah, we were poor, but we were still happy. You know, we were happy. Even though we don't have much, we were happy. You know, I can remember I was about 5 years old, or yeah, like 5 years old. I know my daddy used to go to work. He used to work for the army camp, which is the English soldiers that come into Belize to take care of Belize. They got a big camp back there, and I would say half the population of Belize was working back there. There was a lot of people working back there. I remember he was making like $62 a week. $62 a week. And out of that money, my mama would take and buy flour, rice. Well, not rice too much because we could plant our own rice and stuff like that. But sometimes beans. But you know, and it's only $62 a week. How far can that go? You know what I'm saying? It was hard, but we were happy. So and then we just buy the basic need that we need. What will happen as time go by? Like remember I told you guys before that my mom will take the flour sack, the white flour sack with the rose on it, and like we used to go to the city every 2 weeks to go buy groceries. So every 2 weeks we'll get a flour sack. So this week it's going to be for me. Next week it's going to be for my brother. The next 2 weeks it's going to be for my sister, whatever. And that's the way we used to get our clothes to go to school. And then my mom used to sew. She used to sew for people in the village and stuff like that. So when she got a little extra money, she would go, when she go to the city, to buy a piece of, maybe a yard of cloth or something like that, something pretty, just to sew us a Sunday best, a shirt and a pants. I mean, you're gonna get that one time for the year, and that's it, because you got 10 more kids to get for. So you'll be lucky when you get that. So, and then I can remember that because I was about 5. Yeah, I was about 5. And I was always crying, and so you know. Then I remember I always got a bottle. I used to still got a sucking bottle at the time, but my bottle was a Coke bottle with a nipple on it. And one day I was crying, and all snot coming from my nose and all that stuff, and I got the bottle in my hand and walking. That time, 5 years old, you got a shirt on, no pants, and you're walking and I was crying and crying, and then a chicken come and picked my nipple off my bottle, and you could hear me. Then I went into second gear and and run outside. What's wrong with you? The chicken got my nipple. The chicken got my nipple. And folks, at the time I stopped drinking a bottle. I mean, 5 years old, I'm still drinking a bottle, but you were thinking something nice in it, huh? It was no milk or nothing like that. It was sugar and water. Put some sugar in the bottle, throw some water on top, shake it up, and that's what you drink. So there wasn't no milk. Couldn't get no milk in Belize at that time. It would be condensed milk, but you put that in your tea. And you know, regular cow milk and stuff. Oh, that never exists. And if it do exist in a little cartoon, that's for people that got money. We never used to got no money. You know, so that's what I'm saying. You know, so you know, like I say, it was hard, but we were happy because we were having fun anyway. So because like, okay, we was talking about chicken. We eat chicken on Sunday because they raise their own chicken. So you got a chicken, or you're gonna say, well, you know, next week I'm gonna kill that one. That's gonna be our Sunday for Sunday. That's the only time we're gonna eat chicken. During the week, it's stew beans and white rice. Maybe in the beans, we got a little piece of pigtail, if you're lucky. And mostly you get fish because you could go and catch your own fish. Majority of the time we have fish and stuff, but you know, you keep eating, whenever you keep eating these stuff all the time, you get tired of it. You want something different, you know. But I always got fish and stuff like that, and we would go. Sometimes we go fishing. Sometimes we go looking for turtle, because turtle meat is good. We go in the lagoon and we catch turtle and all that kind of stuff. We used to sell it. We even used to go hunt iguana, but I never used to eat iguana because my mother never used to cook iguana. But we used to hunt them and sell them. We would go in the Pine Ridge, and sometimes you see them dig in their hole to lay their egg, and we run them down and capture them, and we clip take their foot and put it behind their tail and behind their back and clip it together. And sometimes we would catch maybe a good 5, 6, 7 iguana for the day, and we try to sell them around the village. And sometimes, like mostly, we try to wait until say Thursday and Friday is the best time for us to go catch them, because we catch them and we go to the city on Saturday and we and we go sell iguana. We go $5, so we could make a good $30 out of iguana at that time, you know. And it's not the same way we do with the turtle. We go to catch them, sell them. And the fish, well, we mostly sell the fish around the village, and if we don't get them sell, we take them and salt them. We say corn them, but you know, you salt them, you salt fish. We salt them and hang them in the sun and let them dry. So we got salted fish all the time. So we take that, and sometimes we boil the fish, have some ground food, some cassava that they call yucca, sweet potato, ripe plantain, and coconut oil, and you boil all that stuff and throw some coconut oil in it. Man, you lick off your finger. And that time you never have no people that are obese and all that stuff, because at that time you was eating organic but we never know we were eating organic at that time. We don't even hear the word organic. What the hell is that? You know, so, but because the fruit is fresh, there's no chemical on it and all of that stuff, you never get fat. You always keep moving, you know. But these days, everything you put in your mouth, it just blow you up. That's what I'm saying, folks. It's a big change. And then that's the way we make some little extra money. Like with me and my brother, my older brother and my cousin, we go fishing, like I said before, or we go hunt iguana and all that kind of. We start to make extra money, because then I'm getting older now. I'm what, 12 going on 13. I mean, that time I'm looking out, I see a girl I like, ooh, but I just can't keep on walking barefooted and in a flower sock pants, and I think the girl don't want to see that. So I know I got to try to make some extra money to buy me some clothes. So the government at that time used to buy stone, you know, used to buy stone to make the highway, so that we go pile the rocks up in a pile. We got to make a truckload, and the truckload is about 5 tons. So we got to it's a hard work, because the stone got to be the size we could carry, like a big stone. Something got to hold it like this and carry it and put it in a pile. and put it in a pile and get a truckload, and you would get maybe 20 bucks, because nobody have a truck back there. I mean, we couldn't afford a truck. So somebody that have a truck would come and buy them from you for about 20 bucks. They take him to the place that's crush the stone. They make like $100 or so. So they go around and buy from different people. You know, it's all we kids in the village. We make our own pile and stuff like that. So they make a lot of money. While we only make maybe $20 for the day, but we try to do a truckload every day. Like when we come from school, me and my older brother, my cousin, and sometimes my next younger brother, we go and try to make a pile and stuff like that. And that's where we get extra money, and then we go and we buy. But I still got to give my mama something. Whatever I get out of that, she want half. So I still got to give her half of that, and that's the way I get to start to buy my first long pants and all that kind of stuff. I buy me shoes, and you know, I love my boots. I went to this place they call Menchor. It's like 80 miles away from Belize. They used to sell good shoes when we went over the border. That's over the Guatemala side, and I buy my shoes and stuff over there. And because I was looking out then, folks. I mean, the girls are like, I gotta look good, you know. So that's the way it went down, and you know, it's like I say, it was hard, but you were happy. You were happy when it comes to that. So it's just that, you know. You just can't look at it and say, well, my mama and my daddy never give me this, they never have that. When you grow up, you do what, don't worry what mama and daddy never give you. You can worry what you could do for yourself. Always remember that, what you could do for yourself. Don't worry what mama used to give. A lot of people, a lot of kids hang up on that. My mama never used to give me daddy, they never used to give me this, that, blah, blah. Forget about that. You growing up now, you're your own man now. You can make your own way. You could be a millionaire if you want to. You just gotta figure it out. Like what I always say, the good Lord already put everything down on the earth for us. Everything that we want is already here. It's just waiting on recognition of it. It's true. It's just waiting on recognition of it. You know, and it's all. The next thing again is place. It's determined where you're at. Honestly, you could be as smart as you could be, and if you don't have the opportunity, it's still not going to work for you. You got to be at the right place, like at the right place all the time. That's why I keep telling my kids, you guys are lucky. I always say you guys born with a gold spoon in your mouth, because you're in America, and once you're in America, you could do whatever you want to do. Yes, it's going to be hard, but you could do what you want to do. The opportunity is here. You could do what you want to do. Be what you want to be. I always keep telling them that. Guys, I always tell them when I grow up, how it used to be and stuff like that. Well, daddy, I tell you, yeah, that's the way it used to be. Because, I mean, these kids of today, I mean, even my kids, I got them spoiled. Because when I used to have the business, or before when I used to have the business, I used to work for the man for 23 years. They get whatever they want. They could go work, they could get money. I don't take it from them, buy what they want to do. When I was working, I don't take the money. They take the money and buy what they want. My son, he bought a Toyota truck. I don't take it. He got $7,000, $6,000, $8,000 to buy what the hell he wants. I tell him, at your age, I don't even got what, $100 in my pocket. You know, but these kids today, they don't know what hard time is about. Honestly, they don't know. If a hard time hit them, they die. You know, so I always keep telling them, remind them about life. So folks, until I see you guys again, I'll give you something better this next time. But like I said, this time I'm not feeling too good, so I just keep it normal. Talk to you guys later, folks. Bye-bye.